Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to be hopping back onto the Union Master event because we have gotten some new stages over here for another category. So we have the transformation boost category over here to deal with. So as per usual, you get 2 stages per category, and generally for the first stage you have to complete it with 3 of the category members, which as you can see here, and the subsequent stage you complete with 5, which is basically like almost a full team. So what we are going to do at the very least is hop on and we're going to try out a fun team, like a fun team question mark, like with a like, well, what's happening here? Like this is very sketchy, if anything there. So like I thought that, hey, let me try the Dharma Vegeta team in honor of the fact that, like, hey, we have the Dharma celebration coming up at the very least there. So I decided to, okay, let's use the transformation boost lead, which is Dharma Vegeta. What I probably would do, just for the sake of it, right? Because again, we only need 5, which I just saw now we need 5. We don't need 6. We don't need a full team. So you can sub out the gold freezers for somebody who's on the lead. Which, yeah, let's actually use Majin Vegeta. Actually, Majin Vegeta, who can hit really hard in this fight. Waiting, I don't think he needs any specific people, right? But there's 3 of our super class allies on the team. Waiting. He gives defense buff, which actually could help us here quite a bit. He'll lose the attack, but he is a solid unit to just have on the team. Yeah? Because we could run him, we could run, of course, go to the Trunks, because, as what I'm looking at is the Gifted Warrior part of the lead under the Power Beyond Super Saiyan category. We can also run Kato Caulifla for a cheekiness dodge, but let's run Majin Vegeta. Yeah, let's run it like this. Thing there. This is a very weird Power Beyond Super Saiyan transformation boost / single gifted warrior type of guy on this team. But we'll try and run this for both the stages. As always, no support memories, no support items. Let's hop in. Oh, okay. I hope this goes very well. We did manage to get a Dharma Vegeta friend, so this should help us quite immensely. So I see here Birdku in the first slot, the Goku from the Super Saiyan Goku from the Kura movie. We have Blue Vegeta from the Resurrection F movie, because that's the gear from that one. And then we have Gogeta from the Super Hero movie. The Brody Super movie, excuse me. Okay. Right. Oh, that's perfect. I was worried about the Vegeta who was sitting there at the end and seeing is he gonna get caught, but no, this is actually quite perfect over here. So, Goku cannot be stunned, cannot be sealed, basically. So basic stuff for this Goku over here. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Waiting. This Vegeta is so good. If you get his key levels, he has 70%. What is it? 70%? Yes. 70% dash reduction. Essentially, with receiving an attack. Anything, right? Which is basically anything. And he has the premium defense mechanic, which is, in both those parts of the passive. He gets 300% defense when receiving an attack, which should be really good, really solid for this team. Yeah, you cannot touch Dharma Vegeta at this turn, boy. Try as you might. Try it. There you. Don't stun me, though. I know this Goku the card actually has a stun on it. Okay, good. So yeah, this Dharma Vegeta, unfortunately, he won't be doing that much damage there. And it's one of the discussions my friend and I had very recently when we saw the recent live stream for what Dokkan is doing for the the 40th anniversary to Dragon Ball, what they're gonna do. Which, like, apart from like the Dama Goku, they're gonna do the manga card, manga panel units, which are gonna come into the game, which is also gonna be very interesting. I think they are releasing. They're not releasing like tomorrow. Tomorrow, Dama Goku is releasing, I believe. There, let me just check real quick. Is Dama Goku releasing tomorrow or tonight? Let me see here. What's the release time on this unit?
そろそろオラとやろうぜ。
一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。
俺の好きだった自然や動物たちを守ってやってくれ。頼んだぞ。
もう許さないぞ。お前たち。
Yeah, so I just checked right now. So, Dama Goku is releasing in 6 hours from my current time, right now, as the recording of this video. And the manga panel units are releasing 4 hours later than that. So, they're releasing 10 hours from the time of this video. Quite an interesting thing, but okay. We'll keep the gods over here with the Gohan, I guess. Super Saiyan Goku could just float around doing something. I don't know what. He'll support all the power beyond Super Saiyan units. At the very least. Which all of these are Power Beyond Super Saiyan, thankfully. Hey! Even that extra deep is gonna help us a bit. The Diver Vegeta is probably the other Diver Vegeta is gonna come on this rotation and tank slot one for us, so that'll be good. Okay, first one down. Yeah, I don't think these events are gonna be to a difficult level where we do need to watch out for Diamond Vegeta probably selling us. He's not going to kill us in this event, I am pretty sure.
いけそうだな。
なかなかやるな。
Alright, now we're in full force over here, actually. I may want to actually keep the Dharma Goku on the rotation with this Vegeta, actually, now that I think about it. Just because he could get his chances off and everything. So, let's keep it like this. Let's give Goku his dodge, because he needs to build up when the seaweed attack and also when dodging. If I remember this correctly. Majin Vegeta can hold down the fort there at the end and give us some nice juicy damage. But yeah, no, so like this Diver Vegeta will be have a more consistent performance than the flippin' Yamcha that I tried to run very recently in the flippin' Super Extreme Extreme Super Battle Road, excuse me, where he decided to fail every single 70% chance to additional super. It's just another thing. Ooh, we got the additional super over here. Nice. Oh, and we stunned him. Shame. Good shot. Now, I'm actually very curious. Do you want to keep Gohan or do you want to keep the gods on rotation? Probably the gods, eh? The gods we'd rather keep on rotation because at the very least their first turn they will be... And they need to stack up as well. So we can't really avoid that. In the more difficult fight, we have to keep an eye on that as we go forward. Oh, I forgot the flippin' we stun him. Every time... This is the problem like with stun units, right? Because every time I stun a unit, right? Like when it's the last super attack in the rotation or whatever, I always forget immediately on next turn that like I study it because very few instances are bosses in the most difficult events actually stunnable. So I just always default to the notion that, oh, okay, the boss is attacking this turn, if anything, right? Regardless of what happened in the previous turn, like my mind just discards it. Yeah, very interesting. Which is probably going to be the case when we head to enter the harder version of this stage. Basically, we require 5 of the category allies on the team. But we should still be fine with this team. Anything. We'll assess this last phase and see what's happening, what shenanigans are. As long as there's not AoEs, in my opinion, we should be fine. Which is Gogeta's not doing it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be dodging. Is what his bane of existence is gonna be. No locking, no AoE, please. So he's super attacking over there, which is quite interesting. Okay, his attack plus 5% each turn, pass up to 50%. Interesting. So hint of that when we actually get to him. So I'll still put down Goku over there so he can dodge. I believe in him. I believe in him explicitly. Because he should have the 90% dodge chance, this rotation. I believe he does. Yes, it's kind of unfortunate this Dharma Goku aged very poorly compared to Goryo. Who, when he came out, he was just definitively the best unit in the game. Like, no question. Okay, thank you. Is that all our dodges required? No, we need like 5 for this Dharma Goku. I don't know why they put the requirements so high. What do you think? Okay, we'll do this with Daima Vegeta. So let's actually do this. Let's actually do this because I do want to make sure that Majin Vegeta always gets his maximum. So they have his maximum damage reduction, etc. Again, not anything matters here right now, but when we approach the harder stage, we have to ensure that he gets his 18 key all the time. If he doesn't need to get 24 key, he just needs to get 18 key. So, at the very least is a blessing. Okay, now Vegeta over here will give us a couple of super stack up defense. I presume this is a 2-phase fight. We just go straight to Blue Gogeta. And hopefully... I presume he's gonna have a mechanic where he dodges. Attacks like has a 30% chance. If not this fight, then probably the next fight we'll get into. He will. Ooh, this isn't. I just realized actually, which it always happens with like the last boss in this in like the easier stage where like they're more chunkier than the other bosses that we fought. But, like the fact that this team doesn't really get damage immediately, it ramps up as we get there. Kind of concerning the pace that we're moving. Granted, this is only the second turn, because like that means the Diamond Vegeta is going to do 0 damage when we come to the harder stage version of this fight. Okay. Right. We will leave Dharma Goku there with Dharma Vegeta, of course. We shall do this. We shall take that in up. And then Gohan at the very least requires very minimal. He doesn't need 20 key, right? He just needs to get... Yeah, he doesn't. He just gets his additionals and whatever. Like, that Gohan, which now is kind of fallen off the radar for a lot of people because, like, he requires to build up by attacking, right? But then, like, these fights require immediate defense capabilities, which he cannot do. And then he can't run even Festival of Battles because he doesn't have longevity. So it's kind of fallen off the radar for a lot of people. But he's still a solid unit. Like this guy. He's still really good. It's just that like the events are not good for him. Let's say that. Anything. Okay, so here he comes with his, what is it? 2 more additionals? Yeah, because if we had more enemies, then you get way more. You get like up to 5, I think, isn't it? Oh no, I'm mistaken. I forgot the actual number. Again, I rarely use him now because of the fact of what the events require. But he's still such a cool unit. Okay, now, what do we have here? So just out of scariness, if anything, this Gogeta shouldn't be powerful right now, if anything. So I'm going to keep the gods in this form. Yeah, I'm going to keep the gods in this form just to play around for a little bit, if anything. So let's keep it like that. Let's do this with the gods. And then Goku there at the end. We have a Dokkan attack coming up next turn, so that should be good. You wanna super attack Diamond Vegeta, please? That'd actually be really great if you can. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're doing no dice. Okay, so the next stage of the harder version of the stage is gonna be way longer. Or gonna take way longer. Because we need all these dots. Oh, okay. Super attack. So this should do nothing. Thank you, Gogeta, for doing nothing. Yeah. These guys can survive a normal here. Is that in the next... the people here should be able to survive normals. Even in the harder stage version. It's the super attack that will be questionable. These guys, I don't think, will be able to survive a super attack. Not with just the guard. So like we'll have to transform them immediately, probably, just to get their dodge chance activated. But when we come back here, we'll transform, get them nuking, because they would have gotten their enough stats. They would have gotten, what is it? Now would have been 8 stacks in total, 7. How many super stacks they did? This guy should be able to transform as well when we come back. Just buff everybody up, give them 10% damage. Wait, no, I forget. Wait, no. He does give 10% damage reduction to Power Beyond Super Saiyan, right? I always get them mixed up. If anything. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Since this is... Well, we need to keep Dharma Goku in slot 2. Because he still gets his stuff in slot. Slot 2 is his best slot there, so we'd rather do that. And then we'll put Majin Vegeta at the end. Down Vegeta get the Dokkan attack. Unfortunately, do nothing. Just because of the fact that like Down Vegeta doesn't really do damage here. Hey, that is a 15% dodge that just occurred, I think. Probably lower. I don't have 2 juice in him, I think. I think I have 2 juice in him. Cool. Alright, so how much damage was the deal? This guy doesn't really do damage. Wait, he should now... Yes, I was about to say. His 1 Dokkan attack should do equivalent to what these other guys on the team are doing just normally in terms of the super attack. He's Craig for us. Oh, and he gave us the additional super. It's nice. That we shall take. Hey, Majin Vegeta. Yeah, he is giving support as well for this the superclass allies. 80% defense support. Okay, let's pop some active skills to get stuff going. Probably transform the gods first if anything. and then use down Vegeta because you just get more links in general. But yeah, let's see.
行くぞベジータ
クソったれだ。
これがスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えたパワーだ。
かかってこい、遊んでやる。一丁いくぜ。
ジャイクホー
Okay, well, that is the easiest stage done. Oh, albeit with more battle, with more transformation units on the team than required initially. So, like, I built, of course, the team to run so that you could just seamlessly transition to the next stage. What do you think? So, we'll be right back in attempting the next stage. Alright guys, we are back. So we are going to continue on doing the harder version of the Transformation Boost stage, which requires 5 Transformation Boost people on the team, which we do have over here, with a cherry on the top, which is Asia Marge Vegeta over here. So let's hop in with the exact same team. Let's see how we do. This is going to be significantly harder, is what this is. So I'm very worried about the Gogeta at the end, to see what he does. Okay, Goku. I already see the super attack there at the end. Very, very suspect there. Yeah, still cannot be stunned, still cannot be sealed. Waiting, okay. But he probably hits much harder now in general. Yeah. So let us do. What will be the best course of action? This waiting. Give the gods their key spheres. Give Gohan his key sphere so he can... I mean, the Gohan can survive a super attack at the end. If he can't right now at this point, it's going to be a shocker to me in general. Because then I have to reconsider who do I put on the team as just like a transformation boost unit. We'll probably then swap him out for... like any, there's obviously options, of course, right? I just wanted to run like this team just to see how it does. It's not a super optimal team. It can do it. I know it can. Anything just because of the amount of like shit this team has mechanic wise. But yeah, we got options like Golden Frieza, who will be on this team as well. He will get the full lead, but he's on here. We can't use full power Frieza on this team because Down Vegeta kind of does his job over here. So you can't really have another slot one. Then, yeah, no, there's definitely other options that we can do on this team. So, we could kill here, which actually be pretty nice. If we can crit here, then which will be followed up by multiple supers by this guy, then we can actually win here. Oh, we are lowering defense, but still affects this guy. It's actually quite interesting. We need 2 more. Which he can do. Thank you, Gohan. Wow, we one-turned him. Lovely. That is beautiful. Okay, so far so good. Anything? Going on to the next one, which we have Blue Vegeta over here. He stacked up quite a lot of attacks last time on the first slot, so let's see where it goes. He's doing the same thing again. Lovely. Which now, here's the thing. No, I'm not going to chance it with Goku unless I absolutely need to. Dama Vegeta is just a safe bet for that slot. So let's rather do that. Goku at the very least will get his time to shine with his dodge chances. Right now, not right now. Majin Vegeta can do his full key. He's giving support to rotation with the defense as well, which will actually help Dama Vegeta quite a bit to kind of slingshot his defense, because he does have that premier defense mechanic, the 200% defense when receiving the attack. Beautiful. Ages like a fine wine. The problem with this type of Vegeta is that, like, he can survive like 90% what the game can probably throw at this point, like except the GDC content, because the GDC content is on another level from this guy. What he needs is like a little bit more damage reduction support, baiting, which he can get from the Super Saiyan Goku. It'll bump him up to 80% damage reduction, because he starts off with the first turn with 90%, which he can't be touched really. Then he drops down to 70% damage reduction, and then if you have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku transform, with the extra 10%, he give him 80% damage reduction with the defense support. Oh, we can still stun him. Okay. We are doing the stage 5, right? Well, let me reserve my comments till we actually get clapped in these fights. There, I will reserve comment. Good people, I understand. Okay, let's do this. Thankfully, the super attacks are happening in the Dama Vegeta slot, so at the very least, we are safe still, in general. Yeah, but like, sorry, as I was saying, like, the problem with this Dama Vegeta is that his base stat is super low, evading, right? Like, because he has the previous mechanics, he has the damage reduction with the defense on attack received, which slingshots his numbers. But the problem is that his base is so low that the slingshot will just equate to a normal, like, defense output, evading, right? If his base was quite a bit, right? Because the whole point of, like, that multiplicative defense and supports is that they allow you to slingshot a unit that has a lot of base start of turn buffs and etc., a lot of build up. But the Zamagia doesn't have that evading. He's a very tame kit. Like, at the time, it was very balanced. Let's call it that. Evading. Because you can still take like 400k at the time for a super, right? And that's like, but that's the gate for supers. The supers at the time were happening in the game that only a few units could actually dream of taking it. What I appreciate about Dama Vegeta is that he at least gives you that one turn of scout to just put him in the slot where it is a potential super. So let's do this, and we should wrap up here with this fight, and then we're gonna go to the harder fight, which is Gogeta, which let's see how we do there. Nice. If you crit here, he'll be over. Yeah, but we really don't have anything to feel with the Vegeta being there. Yep, cool. Now, we are doing the 5th most powerful stage. The harder version of the stage. So, Vegeta, please be kind to us. We need kindness here. No super. That is suspect already. Oh, that doesn't bode well for anything in my head. Oh no, there is a super there. Sorry. I cannot read, apparently. I am blind. We just need ATK with Monster Vegeta, which we do get. Thank God. We still give the defense support to the allies, so yeah, Dama Vegeta invincible this turn, so we should be good. Now, how much damage we dealing here? Oh boy, not really good, Dama Vegeta. Which is the other problem that this Dama Vegeta has. Damage is nothing. Damage sits around 10 million until he gets his multi-turn stacks, which he jumps up to like around 15 million. On the turn that he uses active skill, he get up to 20 million, 25 million maybe maximum. And that's the best turn that he could do in terms of offense. So he's kind of lacking in the damaging department, unfortunately. Guys, I need you to stack up here pretty fast. Which, to be fair, if you dig, I'll check the Gogeta's passive right now, right? Because of course, you get up his stun, get up his CL, as you can see there. But I'll see how much more stats that he gain per turn. Does he still gain 5% only? Because then we can prolong the God's transformation for how much of stacking we need in general. Margin Vegeta should still put up a show. At the base, he's a constant like plus on our team. And then when he does drop to 60%, below 60% HP, then he can just go sicko mode on like the enemy for like a single turn. So 10% with each turn pass up to 100%. Okay, so maybe next turn, depending on where the super is, which we can't see really, we have to be very tentative with our stuff. We'll still put Damagoku over there, because that is what we should do. We shall do this, save like the one rainbow key sphere, just so we can do some pathing nonsense. Yeah, but we should be good here. Once Vegeta gets some multiple defense stacks, multiple turn defense stacks, excuse me, then he should be solid defensively to carry on for the rest of the fight. Yeah. Because he needs to basically like 2 turns to get his defense buff up pretty nicely. Anything there. Because he gets it's like, what is it, 3 or 4 turns? The defense buff lasts for. I actually forgot. Actually, just check real quick over here. Let's see. Will I even see him here? Pure Saiyans. No, he'll be a Pure Saiyan. There, right? It is 3 turns evading. Okay. So yeah. So you can perpetually keep like 2 turns of that up essentially, right? Which, like, if you do that right, he guarantees 1 additional super, and the other one is chance based, correctly, right? So he gets 66% attack and defense for like a single turn minimum. If there's 2 turns, he gets the equivalent of 132% attack and defense, if the math is correct. Yeah, so pretty decent. We shall do. Jeez, what should we do here? Orbs are not kind to us. I guess we have to do that. I guess this. Yeah, orbs. I had to get Diamond Vegeta his orbs there. What do you think? I don't want to like keep slacking here. Granted, we should still be fine. Just don't super attack in the fucking middle slot, I guess. Oh, we should finish here actually. Yeah, that's the one disadvantage. If there's no attack before Diamond Vegeta attacks, he doesn't get the additional super. He just does the 1. So yeah, technically bare minimum if you're looking at it. So a 30% attack and defense for like 1 turn, I guess is what you would you're looking at. On average, it'll be 2 stacks of that. At least the gods here do have some additional chances in their kit, so innately, yeah. Ooh, nice. The gods doing some additionals here. Thank you. Saves me the trouble of having to think about the actual additionals. Gohan should be able to finish here. He should be able to stack up quite a bit, because he needs to do 5 supers specifically, right? Yeah, he's the one that requires supers to actually build up. But granted, he has its built-in chances for it, so that's fine. No, I think he just needs to attack. Then you pull up this unit again and everything. I don't know why I'm putting it up on the separate tab, because I can just pull up the unit right here on the flippant screen. But yeah, I can just do this. Such a stupid idiot. There. Yeah, we attack performed. Okay, that's good. Right. Now, this is where we in scary territory. So how much what does this guy do right now? Get up your stun, get up your seal, get up your attack and defense lowered. Gets 10% defense when each turn pass up to 100%. 10% attack when each turn pass up to 100%. Performs a crit. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. That's the problem. They decide to put the fucking crit in this fight. Just so. Okay, we need dodges here. We need Vegeta to tank shit. This Vegeta has gotten his multi-turn defense stacks as well. Should be in the best position right now. But again, this guy's critting, so it doesn't bypass defense. Oh, but the crit though. Aye. That crit is a problem. Because that is Vegeta not tanking that, if anything at all. Oh, God. What do we do here? We need a dodge unit then, if that's the case. Or somebody who can just take that slot, maybe. Yeah, okay. Regardless, then. We'll be right back.
ゴッドを超えたパワーだ。
かかってこい、遊んでやる。
All right, that is the fight, if anything. So okay, first team change, first try, I guess. There. So with this fight, unfortunately, because Gogeta is critting on supers, a lot of units that would just normally tank it won't evade it because their defense won't be high enough because they rely on like their guard or their like just the combination of the dash reduction and the defense on attack received, etc. Right? Which is probably not going to be it's not enough for this fight. As you saw, Davager took 1.2 million. Now he took that really great considering how much his Gogeta hits for. I think I'm estimating around like probably like above 5.6 million evading there, around 7 million maybe. So it's very hard to find units that could take it. So of course I ran the movie bosses team, the Gold Frieza Gogeta team, with 5 transformation boost units with the one who's not transformation boost. So all of these 5 in the row over here are except for the AGL Gogeta unit, who is a movie hero unit. So I ran the classic 3 super types, 3 extreme types for the team so that I could use both Gogeta and Gold Frieza's active skill. But in actual sense, right, what I would recommend is running the movie hero team with transformation boost units, and then taking a friend Golden Frieza and Gogeta. You can use either this physical Gogeta or the gods as your lead if you really wanted to do it. And then try and align your face so that you could get Gogeta out, as you saw, against the blue Gogeta. Pop the active skill and just nuke everything. Simple as that. So, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And as always, I should catch y'all next time. Peace.